everyone, and welcome to our little hobby nook. I'm Helen, and in today's video I thought I would go through and do a quarterly check-in video. So we have many hobbies, as I've mentioned several times before in videos, but I want to try and focus more on colouring this year, and more of my painting for my models and things. We have a lot of colouring books. I keep buying more colouring books, and there's more colouring books that I want in my wish list. So like I say, I want to colour more in, so I have been keeping track. I've wrote down all the books that we've got, ones that I've coloured in, and then obviously this year I have 8 project books that I want to try and focus on, so at least 4 of those books a month if I can, as well as other ones. If I can get all 8 in one month, fantastic. If not, then it's not to worry. I just want to see by the end of the year some books that have got a lot more coloured pages in than others. There is going to come to a point where I'm going to want to colour in more of a specific book. There are a couple of books that I have bought this year that I really want to colour in a lot more. Dark Fairy Tales for one, Aviary another, Dream Voyage, yeah, just so many that I have purchased this year, and others that are old ones as well that I'm really leaning towards wanting to do, as well as obviously my project books, hence why I've done them. But I have chosen, sorry, I need to sneeze. Oh, sorry about that. So I have chosen my 8 books as one from each of the main artists that we have. So I'll show you that in a minute. So anyway, let's go to the planner. So this is my January to March check-in. So we have completed pages. So in January I completed 11. Shane managed to complete 2, so he colours as well, but he's a commission painter, model painter, so he's very busy with commissions and that at the minute, projects and things, so he doesn't colour as much, but he does colour. It gives him an eye break and something different to focus on, and it's good for him as well because of colour combinations, and it gets him used to writing down what colours he's using, because he has to write down colours that he uses and colour combinations and things. So doing it with colouring books as well, it helps him get into that habit of doing it, because I keep a book with all my colour palettes in for my paints and for my colouring books. So yeah, so January 11 and 2, and then February managed 8 and Shane managed 1. It was quite a slow month, but also obviously being Valentine's and February and a shorter month, didn't manage to get very many anyway, but we did have quite a busy month. And then March I managed to actually get 11 done, which I was quite surprised with because we was quite busy at the beginning of the month, which brings the total so far to 30 for me coloured and 3 for Shane. So that isn't bad, especially for Shane. He's, like I say, he's quite slow with his colouring. He takes his time. I mean, I take my time, but he really takes his time. He doesn't have a lot of time to colour. So yeah, so that's our completed pages. Our untouched books that we've coloured so far this year, managed to get 16 in total. So I managed to do 6 in January, 6 in February and 4 in March. So as I say, that's 16. That's quite good considering, as on the next bit, untouched books uncoloured. So there are 69 books out of 110 uncoloured. That is a lot, but like I say, I have bought a lot of new books, and we haven't really had a chance to colour for the last few years. We started in 2020, proper started colouring, and like a lot of people, we all started during lockdown because there was not really much else to do, but we ended up just stopping for some reason or another after a few months, mainly other hobbies, and depression hit and anxiety and things like that. So yeah, it just took a back step for a while, and we didn't really get back into it until late last year, roughly October last year. So for 6 months we've only sort of just got back into our colouring. So our colouring stats, it might look bad now, but hopefully by the end of the year I would have caught up quite a bit, unless I keep buying more books. So yeah, so project books, completed pages. I've managed to do 14 pages in my project books. I will share my project books in a moment. And I've purchased 29 new books this year. And again, I'll share what books I've purchased this year at the end of the video. So that is quite a lot of books, but some of them are like quick ones to colour, like the Matchstick Mouse and the 50 miniatures books and things like that. So let's go back to let's see. Yeah, so this is just my planner. It's nothing special, no like coordination or whatever going on, but yeah, I'm just writing down obviously the completed pages, obviously who we are, how many we've done, and then the running totals going through. So June will be the next check-in, September, and then obviously December. These are the books that I have done for that were untouched. So in January I managed to get Grains of Gold, Small Victories, Fragile World, Matchstick Mouse, A Big Adventure, Tiny Year, which is Colour in Heaven book, and Luna by Stratton Peterson. February was Mythographic Aviary, Petit Poupée, and then the bookmarks. Luna by Maria Trollet, Fairy Tales and Folklore, and Dream Voyage. And then March, Dark Fairy Tales, 50 Mythical Miniatures, Romantic Country, The Third Tale, and Matchstick Mouse Springtime. So I am roughly averaging 6. This month, not so many, because I did a couple of pages in the same book this month, just because I really felt like doing more in those specific books. But that was what I've done so far in the untouched books. So next is our whole collection. So it's very weirdly how I've laid it out. The extra squares are for me to add in any new ones that come up. So for instance, Hannah Carlson, I'll be getting her God Yule book, in the English version, in August, because I missed out on getting her other one. And Maria Trollet, I've got 2 new ones that I want to get. I need to get is it Shooting Star, and then her new Fairy Tales book again, which is coming out. And then I've got spaces, like I say, I want to get the 2 new Denise Collette books. There's some more Rita Berman books, and so on and so forth. But this is my whole collection. The ticks are the ones that I have coloured in. The asterisks next to the ones are all the ones that I've bought new this year. So that's just how I've got it all laid out in here. And then these are my project books. So project books for the year is Mouse Guard by David Peterson. This is a project book that I'm doing with Shane. This one will be an as and when Shane can colour, because we try and do it together. We pick a page, one of us picks a page, we colour it in, and then the next person chooses, and so on and so forth. So we have managed to do 2 this year, which is nice. Even if we just get 1 every other month done, it still adds up at the end of the month, at the end of the year. Fragile World, I have only done 1 so far. I didn't feel it in February, and March I did 2 pages in Dark Fairy Tales. So although I didn't do anything in this book, I still coloured in a Kirby Roseanne's book. 3 in Rita Berman's Under the Microscope Land book. 3 in Bourg de Poix. We've done 2 in Magical Dawn. Only 1 in Luna. I didn't get round to doing one last month, although I did have one planned, but I just didn't squeeze it in. Same with Fairy Tales and Folklore by Emily Leda Hall Oberg, and again World of Flowers by Johanna Basford. But the ones that I haven't done this month, I'll probably try and focus on this month. So I'll try and balance it out throughout the year. So like I say, as long as I get 3 or 4 done per month, I'm happy with that. So at least there should be, I'm hoping, at least 6 pages in each book done. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it is when you want to try and focus on other books as well as a project book. And then it just goes into the monthly spreads, which, yeah, I just put all my yearly hashtags. So there's some more that I need to add in, and then I get my hashtags colour alongs, and I just write all my hashtags in there. Purchases. I haven't done a lot of purchases this month, which is good. I only bought some Albert Dürer pencils and just the one colouring book. These were all the completed pages that I've done this month. So as you can see, I sort of space it out a little bit, so I don't colour really like a lot in a lot of time, sort of thing. I did manage to get 2 done on the 6th, although the Dark Fairy Tales one I'd started beginning of the month, I think it was, and then I managed to do Mouse Guard, which was quite a quick page. But you'll be able to see all of these pages in the March completed pages video that I have done. So that's what I have done so far this year. So let's take a quick look. I'll put this aside. Let's take a quick look at what I have done so far in arpeggio books. I do apologise for this here. It's the sun shining through the window. I have pulled the blind, but it seems to be where the sun's moving around, it's coming across again. So hang on, let me get my book back out again and see. Okay, so this was the one I did in January. So I do apologise for the glare, but this is the one that I did in January. So that was this polar bear page. I won't go into details with them all because otherwise this video will be super long. But you can find the completed pages in the completed pages video. And then March was these 2. So that was the progress so far in Bold de Poix. Then Fragile World. The only one obviously I did this year is the polar bear. I do enjoy this book. There are some really nice pictures in here. Well, the whole book is really nice. I hopefully plan to get this one done in the spring. This one maybe in the spring. But yeah, super fun book. What we got next? Land Under the Microscope. So done these 2 this month, May, sorry, nope, not May, March even. So these 2 were done in March, and then this one was done in February. Then we've got Magical Dawn, and January's page was this one, and then March was this one. Really enjoyed doing that one. Then we've got Luna, and this one was done in February. Really simple one. So yeah, just didn't get round to doing one in here last month. I planned on doing this one, but just didn't get round to it. Then Fairy Tales and Folklore in February. Did the February for the fairy for Fayberry. So that one was fun to do. Again, really want to get some more done in that book. And Wild of Flowers in February did the Hearts page. Again, like I say, if you want to see these pictures, yeah, they are all in all the completed colouring page books, videos. And then our mouse guard progress so far this year. So this was the one we did, well, I did in March and Shane completed in January. So that's Shane's one. And then this was my one that I finished this month. I keep saying this month. We're in April now. So yeah, that I did in March. So that was my one. And then Shane's one. And then we also did this one. And there we go. So again, that was my version. And then this one was Shane's version. I love how different they are as well. It's another reason why I really like doing project book with someone else, because you just see everybody's vision on a page so differently. So that was our mouse guard progress. So I'm just going to shut the blind. Okay. So purchased books. What was it? I said 29, wasn't it? Yeah, 29. So this was the first one. Well, not the first one, but this is the first one in my pile. And then at the same time, I got the bigger version. I have coloured in these. As soon as I got them, I coloured in them both. Then we have Teddy Bear Therapy, still untouched. Then we've got some Colour in Heaven books. This is the newest pocket edition. This is an old one, but I managed to find it on Vinted. Then we have some Japanese books. So we've got the bear with me, what were these called? Can't remember. So this one was Fairy Tale Journey with Little Forest Friends. Then you've got Polar Bear's Adventure Cruise, Seasonal Reefs of Plants and Friends, and Wild Mouse Yururi's Journey sketchbook. Then I've got two Lulu Mayo books, Million Baby Animals and Magical Creatures. Mythographic Aviary. I absolutely love this book. It's one of my new favourite books. I want to colour every single page in this book. It's not one that I do not like. and I have coloured in this one, coloured in that one straight away. Then Kirby Roseanne's new book, Dark Fairy Tales. We was gifted this one, so we got it early, and I have coloured in it twice last month. Then I got these two off of Vinted, the Melpomene books. Not these two, sorry. These two off of Vinted, and then this one was gifted by the publishing company. So I have those. I have coloured in them. Then Wildflower Folk. I can't wait for the two new ones. I haven't coloured in this yet, but I was waiting on some new pencils, so hoping to dive into this book this month. Then got these two off of Vinted. So these are by Fabiana Atanasio. I don't think you can buy these anymore. I found these in a shop here in the UK called The Works. Found this one first, then found out there was another one, and immediately, I got this one in The Works, and then I got this one on Vinted because I found out there was another one. They're really fun books. You can see up here, it tells you what they are on them all. But yeah, some really fun pages in these. So got those. I haven't coloured in them just yet. Then Shane brought me two Matchstick Mouse books. So he got me these two. So he got me Springtime and a big adventure colouring book. Both of these have been coloured in. And then I got myself the Rainy Day and the Halloween one. I want the whole set, but I am pacing myself, so I'll get the other ones when the time comes. The only reason why I got the Halloween one already was because there was only one copy left, and I thought I'm getting it just in case it ever goes out of print. It shouldn't do, but it's just in case. So I got that one, and then this one's perfect for like April showers, and obviously any sort of wintry pages and things like that. So Matchstick Mouse books, and then got Camilla Angel Cover. So I've got Mythical Miniatures, that one's been coloured in, Prehistoric Miniatures, Woodland Miniatures, and Farmers Miniatures. So that was all of my book purchases. Did also get some replacement pencils, started collecting the Albert Dürer pencils. So I'm getting them open stock. It does work out a bit more expensive that way, but I bought a few to begin with to test them to see if I liked them, and then from then on just kept on buying them as and when. So I think I've got I believe I've got 70 now out of the 120. I might have a few more than that. Our local art shop has them for sale, so they're not too badly priced, so I'm not losing too much money if I was to have bought them as a full set. But yeah, so I have got the full set of polychromos coming, which should be here tomorrow. So that would be the 2nd of April. So hopefully I'll have them so I can use them alongside those to complement those pencils. And I finished collecting the Caran d'Ache Neo colours, so I've got all of those now. Bought some new water brushes, bought some paints, metallic paints. So yeah, there's been quite a lot that I've got this month, the last 3 months. But like I say, I'm focusing on doing as many pages as I can this year. So it'll be nice to look back on this in another 3 months and see how much further I will get. So what I'm going to do is, what I've done here is, in another 3 months time, is I will do all the same thing, add it all up. Not sure how I'm going to do it. I'll probably sort of reset, as it were, what I've done, and then go from there, I think, maybe, or I might continue. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I need to do my April plans, so I need to fill all that in because I haven't done it yet. So I might sit and do that tonight while Shane paints, and then tomorrow start on my first colouring of the month. Not too sure what I'm going to be doing this year. This month even. I want to do some Easter pages, so I think definitely that. Some spring pages, definitely, and then at least, like I say, at least 4 pages if I can in my project books. That's like 1 in each book if I can, at least 1 anyway. So anyway, I will stop waffling on because I do waffle a little bit. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, pop us a little like and subscribe if you don't already, and leave a little comment down below if you wish. And until next time, take care and bye for now.